And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or good God, where the hell do you live if you don't fit into any of those categories? We actually have less than 10 minutes. I was hoping to get a half-hour practice in. No such luck today. We are jumping straight in. Lobby is open currently, and I'm just gonna sit in there. So I can't do that. I have to. Okay, no, we get practice. We get practice in the thing. So 7 minutes left. How is everyone going? It's one of my more favorite tracks. If we can connect. Today we're racing at Monza, Italy. One of my absolute favorite tracks. I've put in so many hours into this location. Having said that, it's become a reckoning, a point of contention with my driving that apparently everything I've ever done in driving games has been exclusively hot lapping. So I would load up a track. Why is Steam asking for voice traffic? Because I'm joining a lobby. Why didn't you remember my choice from last week then? Okay, never mind. But point of contention has been that all of the time I spent when I was young, I used to race for AI. When I got older, AI started to suck or I got better. Can't tell. But long story short, I ended up switching to hot lapping and leaderboard racing. The thing the leaderboard doesn't tell you is that, yeah, I might be third on the leaderboard, but it doesn't tell you that it took me 4 weeks to get there and did 17,000 laps to do that time. You don't get to have that sort of liberty in a race to post a good time. So when it comes to racing with real people and having one go, no restarts, it's a completely different skill set you need to have, which is, pardon me, you don't need to be the fastest every lap. You just need to be consistent. If you don't spin out and you don't crash and you don't have to pit for damage, you can get on a podium in this series. I just need to meet that bare minimum and I would be fine. But unfortunately, I don't have that skill set. My consistency is through the floor. It's like negative stat for me at the moment because I've spent years just quick restarting, reversing, rewinding. Because when you hot lap, the only thing that matters is you post the best time eventually. So, but welcome in Joe, welcome in Baby Chew, welcome in Sook. How is everyone today? What weather does hell have? I imagine it's fire and brimstone on the forecast today, with a slight chance of inferno. Speaking of driving, yes, it's every Wednesday now. I've been saying for ages I want to have Wednesdays set for my driving games because I want that schedule to start being put into place. Turns out BigBrainMedia did that for me when they scheduled every Wednesday for the event. So it didn't really matter what I wanted to do. Now it is Racing Day Wednesday. But 3 minutes left on the clock, and we still have Badger's AI. Everyone else is in so far. Tone, welcome in. Everyone else is chatting away in the Discord at the moment, but it's all mumbly gibberish. I don't mean to sound rude. It's just small talk. We're not set to broadcast yet, I don't think. But I'll go live with comms when we jump into the practice session. And we're going to get half an hour. I want to spend most of this time out on the track, but I also am going to have to do a couple of tweaks to my config today. I was going to go high front, low back downforce, but Bernabed mentioned something to me earlier in the night, which is that you get DRS zones anyway. The only reason I would go low rear downforce is if I'm not expecting to get if I'm not expecting to get drag reduction enabled, which is likely. It's the coin flip. This is my home turf, effectively. Probably the track I've done the most laps on in any racing game ever. In all of them combined, even. If I have a home turf track, I feel like it's this one, but I still actually have to perform. That doesn't mean I get a free win. It means I have to put my money where my mouth is and actually see through. I've not done a whole lot of laps in the Formula 1 class, though. Formula class is an entirely different beast, but I think my biggest problem today is going to be not pushing myself around corners like Parabolica. And Berna is correct as well, something else she was talking about a little earlier. There's so little room for error because the track is so fast. It's not complicated, but it is very technical because you take corners at such fast speeds. So if you're not nailing every corner and using 110% of the road, you're either going too slow or you're going to miss the corner and crash. She said she's expecting a couple of safety cars today, and I don't think she's wrong. I think she might actually have a point because so many of these corners are just concrete barriers on the outside. There's not a huge amount of runoff. And at the speed we're going to be going, the runoff we do have isn't enough. There's 2 corners with enough runoff. Turn 1 and turn 3 have enough runoff for you to actually recover. Especially if you bail. If you spin out, then no, because the other corners are more spin out runoffs, sand traps and all that sort of thing. But sand traps just soften you hitting the wall in Formula 1. They don't actually stop you hitting the wall like in other sports. How'd I sleep? I feel like I slept well. I was a bit groggy closer to midnight. I had to go get myself a barista-made coffee at Hungry Jack's Burger King. But that's all gone now. I don't know if I'm going to go get a coffee break between practice qualifying and race day. I'm not going to have time to drink it. We're just going to have to sit. I'm going to need the adrenaline of the race to keep me awake, and that's probably not going to be too difficult, let's be real. Jim, can you hear me? I don't think anyone else can. Oh, that was a little louder that time. Hey, there you go. I noticed Jim's a little quiet compared to the game. I'm gonna go softer. We just want to burn through some soft tires today, I think. Drink coffee and Red Bull equals 48-hour energy. I don't touch energy drinks at 10-foot pole. That stuff's acid. And heart failure? Very likely with me. Here we go. Get rid of the preview. Radio.
It would still be considered green on the first session of Friday. Like, it takes days for it to rubber in.
No, I'll just go do some donuts, if that works.
Not quite how rubbering in works, but sure.
Oh, I just saw a car go past. I don't know anyone's colours.
Here we go.
Joel's.
Probably the AI.
Mine and Joel's
Pretty-
green.
Gotcha.
Yeah, pretty easy to discover
Well,
mine,
I'm
you
getting
know.
accused of being AI right now. Jeez.
Who's orange? Who's orange?
It's me. It's a
Jeez. Joel just hooking it out of the pit lane there. Smoke coming out the
I
back.
have one question. Is that from Valtteri Bottas taken to the grass in Austria? Oh. I feel like I already asked that question. Oh, my rotation's not set up.
Joe, did you send me an invite?
Sorry, I don't have my...
Need to calibrate brakes.
need to set the rotation.
My GPU doesn't feel
Jim, you're not calling out.
So there you go.
It's the G-
That was a mistake.
Well, actually, it just did.
My mic filter isn't on. I apologize. I'll have to turn that on in a second.
I'm surprised you haven't set up a group policy to stop that.
Almost just knocked myself out.
Also, can confirm, don't think I've ever raced this track.
Really?
Yeah, I was gonna say, it doesn't feel familiar to me.
Yeah, they put me in charge of the track
It's a
shield
doozy.
Jim might be asleep because it's out lap.
track selection last season. That did not help. He just went down the list.
Jim might be asleep because it's out lap. We'll have a look.
Around this
What corner did you go?
We're gonna set a lap and pit again.
me.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was Ayrton centering it around the last corner.
Okay, so around parabolic. Okay. Fair enough.
I'm not Charles Leclerc.
Apologies, because this is one of the noisier tracks.
Yeah, made it to my flying lap this time without getting disqualified. Improvement on it.
Great. G-Hub is not detecting my wheel. I'm gonna close it. That's not happening.
You think you need to go see and find the driver?
So many bumps.
32. I already told you this.
Also, who uses G-Hub? I just set up all my devices manually and build the drivers from scratch.
Well, I don't.
Freaking just click.
Did you just delete the session? Nathan?
I actually don't get a choice, because if you use G-Hub, it updates with G-Hub drivers and you can't revert them.
It's just not detecting my wheel. Like, you know how it comes up with connect your device? It's not showing that. It's not showing my wheel. So what I have to do is I have to go into my task manager, delete, end all G-Hub related tasks, and then I'm done. It's weird. I don't know. I don't like Logitech. I wanna buy a new wheel. Actually, I might steal Josh's. That might help.
Oh, no!
This track is the only one that shakes my whole table and it's a little scary.
Got no Nathan? Did he disappear?
Logitech hardware is great, the software is a lot to be desired.
It's software.
Yeah.
You're 100% right. I do like Logitech's hardware for price to value.
Oh my. Whoever just pitted, I thought you were just gonna pull straight into my pit. Oh,
Oh,
we lost
there he
my
goes.
station.
The answer that was me going straight to the pits.
Yeah, I literally just saw you fly past and like, oh my, no. I'm
So,
scared.
Welcome back.
we may potentially have a little issue.
Your internet died.
No, the computer's
Oh.
overheated. Yeah.
Nathan, you can cast to me, buddy!
I can't
Good
even
old
turn it
friend.
on, so I just gotta let you.
I guess.
think, I'm guessing the
Box,
bar-
box, 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 box.
profiles.
Box, box, box.
Get tweaked.
Fuck you! Remember my shit! Why is this happening every time now and I can't click
Does anyone have a time remainer thinger?
piece of shit?
I will in a
Sometimes, look, I'm not getting rid of the software that tells me what program's using my mic, but also, remember my shit should be a setting. It is a setting, it doesn't work.
Oh god. I'm in the gravel. Oh.
It is 24 minutes.
Okay.
I did this last Wednesday game. That might be a penalty, actually.
Porpoise down the back straight.
Okay.
Nathan,
Yeah.
what car do you run?
Incident,
Oh, it's on
speeding
your
in pit
laptop,
lane,
that's
right.
warning.
car's
Right out of the
It's fine.
pits.
I can deal with a
Try
warning.
MSI Afterburner. I don't know if that will actually.
Everyone's running low
change
downforce
profiles
because
on
I'm
your
coming pretty slow on the speed trap today, so we do need to make some
The-
tweaks.
Yeah, I've got to get it. I can't even turn it back on at the moment.
Oh, that's
And, right, first things first. First order of business. I need to turn on.
Like, obviously, you got to heat.
Everyone's run away because I didn't turn on my...
yeah.
Got a tube of thermal paste?
That way,
Hopefully
you should only hear the wheel when I talk.
completely.
Nah, they tend to shut off.
There we
Before
go.
you do
Crisp
too
audio
much,
filter
like any
enabled.
real damage.
I don't actually know if it's going to work for Monza. There's a good chance it might not.
Some
Right.
bacon out.
We've taken in a couple of the
Just say
tyres.
cook some
Let's
bacon.
Yeah.
Hey,
You got a hairdryer?
customize
Just stick it on cold.
Next to the aircon.
front aero wing.
oh, the fans.
Put it in the fridge.
Maybe we'll leave that
Actually, water
Oh,
cooled.
yeah.
Just throw it in the sink.
4 front, 6 rear. 4 front, 5 rear. Let's
Like,
try
at this
that.
point, very
Differential
tricky.
adjustment on the throttle. Should I go higher than 80?
like spun right up now.
I think so.
let's see if it will start.
Wait, is it oversteer when
Brake
you...
bias, 55.
just-
Tires,
and it
fine,
just
we'll leave
doesn't
that.
turn?
No,
No,
you
And then-
keep
overturn.
turning.
Save.
That's
Okay.
understeer. When it
Understeer
doesn't
is when
turn.
you don't turn it off.
Okay,
Monza.
I keep oversteering out of the corner onto like the other DRS straight. So I'm like Tokyo drifting around the corners.
Tokyo.
I'm out of coffee. This is upsetting.
Actually, I'm oversteering a lot on this track. The tire deck is not fun.
Okay.
A tire deck,
Hopefully the wheel is filtered out a little better. I do apologize.
your back left gets nailed on this course.
And now my gloves match. Look at my gloves. Aren't they pretty?
A photo that I was gonna use for a little poster that I made, and I was trying to get it to just go sideways because it'd be cooler. But it didn't work. Now, why have I got a yellow flag up here?
So I might just be chilling out, you know, low fuel mode. Not because I'm out of fuel, I'm just taking it easy, you know. It was 0-0, man, on the laps left. I was just cruising along, enjoying learning the track, and
Oh,
then
no.
all of a sudden, slowed right down.
At least there's not many corners to learn here.
Yeah,
What? X?
I think he just died.
I think I just found out who can stand in for Nathan if you can't figure out your computer.
so, I spun into the wall, right? I was reversing out, but I got glitched into the wall,
Oh.
and it broke my car.
Ah, so you got scored. Crap.
I'm tired. It just clicked.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Oh, if I had a clip of that, you would just see what happened. I didn't even get to test my 1 lap pace. God damn it! Why? It's just going bad to worse for practice.
Right. We didn't spin out on the outlap, so let's go. Tires are up to 10.
Been a part of, I've not done any practice.
Tires are actually right where I'd like them. 190s is pretty good for me.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna get out of practice now. By the time I get back in my car, I'll drive myself.
Yes.
I always suck at that corner, actually, in every single game.
Is it on hard? So
It's
It was on medium.
it's on softs. It's on softs. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Let's text the lucky one.
yeah, that's right.
All right, here we go. Oh,
There's one of the runoffs, by the way.
Who's died? Can confirm Josh's number is number 1.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I thought I changed that.
I don't know why. I don't
And-
think you're Max Verstappen.
Oh, no, I definitely didn't have that number set. I'll have to work that one out afterwards.
And Durfringer has my old racing number of 28.
Very slow through Parabolica.
46, and now it's
Is
at
that Parabolic?
73.
Hang on.
Alright, I'm gonna try
This-
and get back on.
Is Jim alive? Jim might have died entirely.
His PC or his laptop?
That's a good question. I think
Does he still have his
like-
PC?
I don't think so.
And I'm just gonna keep reading out people's numbers.
Oh.
Board's going too fast, but I think that said Fernando Alonso on the front. Yep, 13. No, yeah? No.
Yeah, yes.
14. No, 14's Fernando's.
Oh, yeah, it is.
13's my mate's karting number. BlizzTex is 92. And Badges is also 1. Alright. Who am I missing? Have I done Burners? Burners is 30. I didn't get to see that. I think it's at 32.
What's mine? I never remember it.
42.
Is it 27 laps tonight?
22?
I thought it was Monza was about
53, I think.
Oh god, am I gonna have to learn how? Oh.
I could be
Alright,
wrong,
I'm gonna go watch a Yano Obmir video real quick. I'll be back.
Alright, let's see if I can last now, guys.
Well,
We have 19 laps of fuel, so rich fuel mix, please.
Well, if worse comes to worse and I get pushed out, hopefully that's how it drives against you guys.
Just no, it was Sebastian Vettel with no brakes into turn.
That's never good to see.
It's like me last week on that that turn. Wasn't turn 1, but definitely no brakes. Oh,
Come on.
oh, did you get that invite before, Cheese?
Yeah, you joined.
Yo.
$2020s.
152? Why do I remember that? I think it's... I need to rethink how I'm taking that corner because I can't take it as aggressively as I can with the default setup.
Oh, they're going side by side. Who is this? Oh my god. We're getting some racing action in practice. Oh, he goes for the
I'm
overtake.
definitely not out of fuel.
Wheel to wheel.
They're going wheel to wheel.
The AIs are quite racing.
125.
He overtakes him on the inside, but he gets a better exit on the outside. Then he goes for another overtaking on the inside. I don't remember these
Right.
corners.
Lesmo 1 and Lesmo 2.
Hey, I just beat you, Josh. Take that.
Is that you driving or is it the AI?
AI.
Oh shit. What?
Oh god. Who's dead?
Itsy bits of car.
Yeah.
Hit crew, I need
Box,
fuel.
box, 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 box.
Understood, stopping this lap.
Oh, what? He's got no fuel.
Me, yes.
No. My AI.
Oh,
He's
that's
boxing! He's boxing!
So good.
How's that for timing? Oh, good.
Perfect.
We are bingo fuel.
good. I always go for one lap more than I have. It always just ends up like this.
Qualifying, because I know it's a flying lap, I just down the
Right.
fuel. Just
How
like,
do
I
I
just start
actually take
siphoning it. Press potato menu.
Yeah, I can't. I can't. Oh, now I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might,
It's going in.
yeah, you might have needed to pit.
Yeah, his animation's finished.
Right, dun dun dun.
Take control. There we go. There we go. My temp's sitting at 55 in the deep.
Dies again.
I'm gonna make sure he hasn't changed my car setup or anything. No. Oops. No.
I know you basically have to run no wing.
So,
But even then,
Yeah.
it's like, I need more than this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need a different setup.
the multiplayer car as well doesn't really simulate it. Well, none of the cars
I'm
in
not
this game do.
spinning
'Cause
out,
in real
so
life,
maybe
your
I
wing-
drop the
you wouldn't
downforce
have
down
this wing
another
that's
notch
too
on both
big.
sides.
Yeah.
Then again, I'm talking too much realism.
But at the same
It's okay.
time,
F1 2022 has
I think
custom manual grid starts. I'm okay.
but I think
Things
Manual
are feeling better. Things are
I
feeling
still haven't figured out Parabolica. I need to
question
take it
is, have you
slower, but
bought
I'm
it
not
yet?
turning as quick as I should be on this.
it's
But
like
I know the
shift on
multiplayer
Friday, so
tires, you
maybe.
don't turn as well for some reason. It's just like a
What's it
flat
come out again?
turning debuff, and I don't
Uh,
understand
July
it.
1st.
But let's have another go. We have
So far is a
Yeah, I'm back in business, boys.
that.
The number 32 car just did a little tail. Who's gone through the barriers at turn 1? I can just see. I just see one. I see one thing just
AI.
gone.
It was me when I very first came out.
Hello there.
I didn't consider I needed to brake that early. It's like, nope, I'm not stopping.
Board's team's gonna get fined for an unsafe release there. I saw Joel pitting and then Board's car go out. That's an unsafe release.
Yeah, how's that? I was just going along, minding my business, and the next thing you know, it's like purple right in my face.
€5,000 fine.
Yep, I'm gonna go touch someone's rear wing real quick.
€2,000 fine.
50k euro fine.
That was 50k.
Yeah, that's how much you got for touching a rear wing. It's like, whoa. Yo. These cars really do sound like they're so new.
Best race was Austin when the guy was just doing that into the mics.
No. No.
No.
He better have not been fired. I hope he didn't get fired.
No, I think it was just a fan that found the microphone.
Oh,
I'm gonna chase Burner.
Oh crap! Oh, did not. Oh man, that first corner.
And I followed you.
what first corner?
Technically, it was.
I made my own road.
No, you made it through turn 1. It was turn 2 you didn't make it through.
I mean, if we were
It makes it sound better.
Surely it's going to be a 5-second penalty if you actually hit that in the actual race.
Yeah.
Hey, Josh, what was that line there? Saw that.
It's called my brakes.
Wait! Oh. Jake.
Okay, don't.
crap.
Yeah, I put a bit less gravel there. He's gonna retire. If he's gone into that wall, he's gone. All right, here you come through the Ascari chicane.
Yes.
Through 9 and 10, he comes really quick. Is he gonna?
I need to really throttle control out of that corner, and I suck at it.
Second bit of it.
Right, coming to Parabolica. I'm just reading out the track. I've got like a corner name here. Oh, these are definitely oh my god, I'm not even gonna say this.
Good luck.
Alright,
Is it one called pizza?
no. First corner
I
is
need to be a little.
Helio.
I need to be a little cleaner. I'm very slow through there. Burner's got higher downforce. She said she was having counterproductive.
Too quick into that. More brake needed.
And then he comes around the Curva Grande.
Yep.
There's no DRS in the back straight.
This next chicane
But
over.
she did say counterproductively higher downforce is working more in her favour, so
Brakes worked this time.
Oh my god, his brakes are working. And then through Lesmo 1.
we're not keeping pace, that's for sure.
Next corner is all good.
But we gotta keep trying.
And Lesmo 2.
Yeah, that one kind of feels like a poor name given the first one. Like, you could have thought of something different.
Right, now we ride on board Burner Bear.
I would say I'm still dropping frames. I hate that.
Are you doing an outlap?
I'm doing cool down lap.
Okay. I was gonna say.
We cooked it into Parabolica. It's still good. Still good. Still somehow my fastest lap.
Joel
Yeah.
and Evan. We've got. So I'm setting up that shop, and they're wondering if we put it under Big Brain Esports or Big Brain Media.
What shot?
Jerseys and stuff. So more for the esports stuff, but
Well, I'd be almost inclined to say it was under esports, but because that's really what they're all esports gear, isn't it? But it's up to you.
I need a way to trade setup with Burner.
Well, if you put under media, then I guess you could do. Are they going to do logos for both, or are they going to let you do one logo?
we can do different designs on different t-shirts.
Okay, we can
Yeah,
take
but
this up.
like some places will only let you do one logo,
So there goes the wing.
mate. So you want to check on that.
You're
Yeah.
right. That's
And then work
unfair.
out
You
which
could,
one's the more
Not
important
that I
logo
have
to have.
any input, but you could do it where you have
That's
Big
Burner.
Brain Media as the top brand, and then you could have a esports line under Big Brain Esports, you know, so that you
Yeah,
then you have
I don't know
opportunity
if-
to do more merch.
It would probably be, like ideally on the stuff you probably want the esports logo as the front and center, but you'd also want to have like the BBM logo like small on the collar or something. You know what I mean? Something that
Yeah.
because it's a subsidiary sort of thing of.
I'm now
that,
running
so.
true Monza wing.
Okay.
No wing,
Save,
you
car,
lost a
setup,
wing.
Monza, good.
Guys, I have a question. I have a fact for you. In Formula One, if you finish first, you will win the race.
Eh,
Correct.
nice.
It depends though.
I mean,
Well,
not necessarily.
Oh,
Penalties.
since we're talking pro tips, I
Thank you,
heard
Will
this tip the
Buxton.
other day. Don't crash.
Oh
Very
my
important.
god.
I'm
I'm gonna go with my gut. We're gonna go with the strong front, weak back.
Well, considering that I
We want him to Ricardo.
We're going back out with mediums again. This is gonna be our last stint. Then we have to pick one. We have to pick what our favorite is. Berna didn't notice much difference between her high and low downforce runs, but we're gonna have to pick what fits better to our skill set. I don't know if high downforce is gonna be good because I am missing a lot of apexes, to be fair, so maybe the high would be better for us.
Michael, I sent you an email, but I don't check my emails. I hope that doesn't happen.
I like that little snake.
That feels a little better.
Looking into the like on that last straight.
The Ascari chicane.
Oh,
We're on 3 fuel, right? Yeah, so the outlap's gonna be fast, but
give me a little bit of sketchiness.
it's fine. We have way too much fuel.
Silverstone.
Oh no. No. Silverstone to the wet. I bet it's gonna be that. It'll be rain crazy Silverstone.
Everybody's
well-
just gonna spin off at maggots and beckons.
And yes, that's the name of. I thought they were about to Monza there. Monza 2021.
How are you going quicker?
We'll see how we go on the hot lap timer. The delta should be higher.
That'll do it every time.
I'm just going for a scenic lap, boys. Just chilling out. Keep it right.
It does feel better. I like the higher front wing downforce. We'll leave the rear wing. It's set at 5, I think.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
prefer it over this track.
I think Ebola is by far the better track as far as a race course goes. Like,
Race course is better, but Monza is more there because of its history. It's like Monaco.
Yeah.
Monaco really is just not that good for racing anymore.
It'll be interesting
mean-
to see if they build any more Monaco.
Well, from what I heard, the 2026 regulations, which they're already in talks about, they're making the cars smaller.
Good.
And they're going to promote closer racing. If they want to promote closer racing, just make it into a spec series.
Without making it into a spec series. I think that's the...
Yeah.
Wait, when you say spec series, you're talking the homodulated cars.
Yeah.
Correct.
It's worst. The whole reason I got out of V8 supercars was once I realised that they were all made by 2 different groups, 2 tightly specified specs, so they're literally
good.
all the same cars.
Well, it
Okay.
didn't really.
Oh.
It hasn't really stopped AAA from dominating. You know.
Yeah,
They still. Whose yellow flag is that?
if it's like the old days, it's probably from bumper
You are
cars.
quicker out of the corner, and that was sloppy. That's interesting.
Oh.
But you have to be quicker out of the corner. You can't have mess ups with this setup. The other setup seems better all around. If you're going to miss an apex, then the other one lets you catch up on the straights. That seems to be the difference.
Oh, wait, no, that's Russia.
Take corners better or drive faster is the choice.
I'm not.
Slow down, man. Slow down. No need to rush.
But if you're missing the apex anyway, then taking corners better is not really going to help you out because you're still not taking corners.
Same.
Hey Art, how are you going?
I've had
You know what? I think
How are you on this lovely Wednesday? There's another yellow up ahead.
Hey, leave me out of that. Oh.
If only we could get a
behind me.
reverse qualifying grid, so all the slows start at front.
Yeah, I think fair.
I'm up for that.
Someone else is out of fuel.
Expired suddenly down some.
Don't forget to fuel up again.
Max Verstappen just
Um,
released a new merch
I
collection.
may have
just
overstretched the fuel budget just a little bit.
It is okay. We buy new one.
I've run out of fuel. Get new car.
Yeah, that's how that works. That's what Formula E did in the first season, effectively.
Right, come in at the end of this.
Almost.
I almost,
Just buy a whole-
you know that first corner. You see
Joel.
the big the big TV
You saw that,
billboard
did you?
thing? You see that?
Yeah.
I don't actually know if I can fit. Sorry. I don't actually know if I can fit soft tires before I head out again. But we're gonna try again.
Joel, I will be.
I'm gonna go back to the
fire
low
for
down
that.
force with soft tires and
Like,
see
you
if
should
I
not
can
be
do any
breaking
faster.
the marker boards. What if the F2 drivers don't know how to brake?
Oh.
You know what I might actually do? You can
I
turn
mean,
off animated
here's
emotes in Twitch chat, right?
Here's
I
an
might
F1
turn that off while
driver
I'm
who doesn't
streaming.
know how to brake.
As much as I like the animated emotes, I can turn them off, can't I?
Can't believe you
That might give me like
Nah, not good enough. Man.
emote animations
Yeah.
When
disable.
you're 5 minutes out, can you yell at me?
And that
Well,
might give me back
was-
some precious chat
Okay.
performance that I need. Because the chat window is surprisingly buggy and laggy. Like, Twitch chat having low frame rate is never something I thought I'd see, but it does seem to be the case.
25.3.
125.3 is abysmal. We're gonna go out with 10. We're gonna go back down to that. Take me out. Insufficient time remaining for a flying lap.
Engine fired.
What?
Set.
I'm going anyway. You can't stop me.
Oh, it keeps putting me off. That stupid billboard.
How are you going up?
Just that corner being
No,
super
because
difficult.
as I go around, I can see myself, like, out of the corner of my eye, I can see myself driving.
Ah, yeah, I've done that a couple of times.
Tires,
I'm like,
5 laps
wait,
of
is
fuel,
that my view?
and not enough time to do anything.
Every time I go through that corner, I just go, "Hey, Mom, look, I'm on TV."
Hey, Ma! I'm on TV!
All right.
54 seconds left.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'll go. I got stopped in the paddock by reporters, guys. I'm very sad.
Is that when you lost your front wheel?
I did. If I was recording that, it would make no sense. But I didn't because I don't have the clipping software on.
Does anyone think of, like, excuses of flying out of Clubhouse right now?
No.
Sounds like it. Sounds like it.
Yeah. That's all I'm hearing.
Feels a little better. I need to have a bit more trust again. Red tires, and I can fly around Monza, but I need to make sure I don't push myself too far.
Alright, we got 10 seconds till qualifying.
Excellent.
Easy.
Well,
I've started stream.
What?
Just real quick, I can't keep updating the people about what's going on and stuff. My computer struggles streaming this.
There we go.
And like having all my tabs up.
I'm happy. Soft tires with this setup, I'm happy. I'm not spinning, I'm not losing control. I just need to keep myself stable and I'll be fine.
On it. It's just hard when there's one of
Why
us.
are these people still going? Why do I get abducted if these people... Oh, because they're actually doing that flying lap. Okay, that makes sense. They're actually doing a flying lap. They have Delta. That's the rules. You finish your flying lap or you get kidnapped if you're on the in lap or the out lap.
Call my name.
yeah, Exified, how the hell, what are you doing in Sector 1? Somehow you still had the purple Sector 1 at the end of that on hards.
I just went really aggressive.
What?
That's all I can say.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, that was
It's
nasty.
hard.
I only really attacked the corners. That's why I kind of spun out. I attacked it a bit too hard. And so, we have to
Oh,
move.
cheese is gone.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got it.
actually, we should get into it, channels.
I also want to give warning. Jim hasn't spoken to me all day and I've restarted him several times, so if I don't hear of anyone coming up on my rear quarter, it's because Jim didn't announce it. Everyone already ran away. Alright.
Yep.
Alright.
Bye.
Where are we going?
Team chat. don't know what setups people are running to hit that speed trap so fast.
My wings are 1-4.
Okay, good lord. I'm running 3-4, so
And so my low downforce setup was 1-4 and my high downforce setup was 3-6.
okay. Because I noticed the
Both got
back
roughly
straight.
the same lap times, but
The back straight doesn't have DRS.
no. But like, I feel like that's where an overtake is going to happen, like even without DRS. Like, if I feel like it's going to be whoever gets the better exit from Ferrari.
Yeah, whoever goes into the final corner gets the inside line. I really hope Jim is actually working too, because if that's the case, I don't want those corners to be blind if people are going to try their way in on the inside. I think I'm going to stick fuel load 3 laps. Oh, because this is qualifying.
Qualifying, yep.
I feel like I'm going to stick with 3-4. It felt fine on the red tires, but I just have to deal with it feeling
Go with
really
whatever you're
bad on
comfortable with.
yellow. Oh, I didn't give myself any yellows for qualifying. That's fine. I'll race like a normal person and use a normal strategy.
Yeah, I'm going soft.
This might be one of the few tracks where I can actually take advantage of having soft tires early too.
I either want to be at the front of the thing or the back.
But given I was 6th on the speed trap and 6th total on time, I don't know I'm going to be able to utilize front of the track strategies. Terrifyingly, Jim is ignoring the game. I have no spotter today. I don't want to be in the grid when I go to turn 1 either. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. I'm going to die. Holy shit! P3! Alright.
Ooh. I'll take that.
I don't know what's happening with Jim, by the way. I don't have a spotter, so I might actually be a liability this race.
I don't even know who that is, so...
Crew Chief V4. He
Ah.
spots for me on the track because I can't see behind me. I only have the
nice.
one
That's good.
screen.
Nice work.
Yeah. 0.8? Hang on, no, I'm 0.5 behind X, 1.3 behind you, because that's a leader.
Yep.
That's so much time to make up. 121! That's a solid time, though. I'm happy with
That's
that.
nice, yeah.
How are you doing 120s, though? Oh, nerves. Alright, I'm gonna mute
I
for a bit.
accidentally took turn 1 and 2 in third.
Probably not a bad idea. It gives you a much smoother launch, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, I've never done... So, yeah, I don't know, I've never tried it. I did it by accident. And
I normally do turn 1 in first, but you could probably just do it in second. The only reason is because I take the exit corner so slow, I need first to get up to speed again.
yeah, well, I'd normally take them both in second. Just because I'm a bit iffy about first. Like, it works for me, and then sometimes I spin, so...
Yeah, it's the difference between being able to just floor it out with confidence and needing that throttle control between gear changes.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thanks, you too.
Ah. I've never been this far up in qualifying before. Okay.
So just be careful, turn 1, there'll be people that'll be coming in very fast behind. So be
Very
prepared
well
to
aware
tackle
of that.
That's-
I'm not the fastest off the grid either, so I'm probably going to end up in 5th or something by turn 1.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Because people forget that you got to brake earlier in the back.
Mind that front wing. It'll need replacing if it
How many
takes
people are run me off the road? And I don't have Jim because I'm about to... No, Jim didn't announce any of that. I am a liability. I don't have Jim. I can't hear where anyone is. Jim, you absolute cuckold. I don't know who that is. Is that a driver or an AI? They're driving like an AI. We're staying out.
Take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Yeah, no shit. James, get Jim on the radio. I also can't brake where I used to anymore with the swing. I don't have Jim. What the fuck is wrong with you, Jim?
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. Yellow flag. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
Box, 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 box.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
No, I need to do another lap. We need to get the bare minimum 1 lap in on these tyres or else we have to pit again. This is why you start on yellows, because the fucking grid lock is a liability. Rear-ended, took front wing damage. Actually held my braking line, got rear-ended again. I thought I was going to be braking late into the chicane.
DRS now available.
Yeah, after this lap, Jim, we're pitting, okay? I can't brake at the same points anymore. I can't turn at the same like I used to. I'm gonna pit early and then just drive on mediums for the rest of the race. That's the strat. Another yellow.
Okay, clear.
I need to do that every time. I need to race perfectly. That's not perfectly. And I don't have enough downforce to get around there perfectly either. We're fine. We're not. I even gave way and still got rear-ended. Let everyone past me. Jim's on fucking holiday and this guy's hogging the entire road.
Nice move. Good job.
James, get Jim on the fucking radio.
Our gap to the car in front is 6.8 seconds.
I'm basically just deciding to ride out the red tires while I have them. It's fine. Rear-ended into someone. I should have just brake checked them. That's not fair.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Case in point of why I take red tires second, because the first half of the low race is always a shit show.
Complete. Go now.
Now I'm at a disadvantage. Everyone's on the same disadvantage, to be fair. But if I have red tires, I can just hopefully make up positions that I lose in the first half of the race.
In our strategy.
Oh, fuck off! No, there isn't. I've done my 2 tires. You can't disqualify me for that. You know, I just have the last 20 laps on these.
Use overtake now, please. Push hard.
To be fair, I technically haven't crashed, but next milestone is don't spin out, dickhead. Oh, it's nice to be able to make that corner again, though. I don't feel comfortable around any of these corners. This one I do.
The car ahead is 18.1 seconds.
Okay. Wait, 9 faster. Still at 125, so we're losing time to the guy ahead. Slow. No DRS? Piss off. Overtaking is going to be really difficult without my spotter.
Gap to car in front is 13.5 seconds.
Why did I keep turning? I need to go back around. Should have bailed. The only benefit I get from that is an extra corner cut later on if I need to take it.
Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy.
That was a bit slow.
The track is clear. Green flag.
Is he retiring? I didn't think he went in the pits. It's impossible to make the inside line on those. My tire temp's gone down? A little. I should still be cornering better than this.
Okay, gap ahead is 18.0 seconds.
Your mix 3. Let's go, let's kick into high gear. Very slow out of there. I can never land the landing. I can corner into it. I just can't get the landing on the exit. Very sharp corner there, that's a cut. It hasn't said anything though. So, running with it? Yeah, Jeff hasn't said anything. Jim's fucking asleep. Bitch. Missed my braking line. Twice this lap. Can't get that corner right for some reason. I never hit that apex for some reason. 4 seconds behind.
Our gap to the car in front is 15.6 seconds.
Why can't I hit that apex? I also love how I went from 3rd place to last. All I had to do was just literally not leave the grid line, just sit still. If I put myself in last place and just stayed with everyone else, I would have been fine. Instead, I got rear-ended 4 times and lost front of my wing. Jim won't even call that fucking lap corners, he's a slack ass. I need to brake a little earlier or a little more?
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
Twelve laps left. We're fine. Straight up missed my braking zone there, though. Hey, Gradgar. Welcome in. I got rear-ended to the back of the pack. We've got back 2 positions so far. One of them is an AI.
We're gonna box this lap, push hard on the in-lap.
No, we're not, Chip. I boxed already. If the FIA disqualifies me, I did my laps on the reds.
Yellow flag.
That's actually not so bad. I like 2nd out of there. Even though it's really low on the revs, you still get a fair amount of torque in these machines. Maybe I'll try 2nd on the first turn. Gotta brake better than that. Jesus.
Virtual safety car, virtual safety car. Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta.
Pull down my tires a little bit. It still says I'm sick. Justin, that's not a test lap. I got rear-ended 4 times towards the back of the pack.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
I didn't gain a spot during that. I don't know who was up.
Green flag.
I think he was at the back. I'd lapped him. I was really hoping for a full safety car. I need one to catch the top 3.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Use
I got rear-ended to the back of the pack and I've only just caught back up to Bliss. We're back in business. Even without our spotter, we're gonna have to go for this one. We're just not gonna do it on any stupid corners.
You're lapping around a second faster than the car ahead. Keep this up.
I need to just shift a second super early in that corner. I think first gear's too much of a liability. Can't floor it that quickly. Calm down. Like a hawk eyeing a rabbit. We just need to make sure it doesn't get away. We'll make our move when the time is right. Like now. Like not now. I saw dirt, but he recovered. Too early on the gas. Give me DRS. Bingo, baby! DRS. Maybe we ride forward with Bliss into a faster lap time, hey? I need to shift up quicker. Don't drive in first into second. Just go flat second and floor it out of the corner in second. I'm a unhinged liability chasing you down, Bliss. Come back here. We'll take it easy here. He's still on my left.
Good job. Nice overtake.
Me. Without a spotter, that's nerve-wracking. Turn 1 it is. Fuck's sake!
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage. Understood. Stopping this lap. seconds. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Okay, copy that.
We're not dipping with taking this corner. He gets the inside, I'm going. Ah, fuck me. Overtook Bliss, everything was great. He had DRS, he got the switch back, and then I fucked up turn 1. Held the inside line and everything.
Go, go, go.
There goes Joel. With
Not the fastest lap.
functionally in.
Pit strategy complete. See these tires through to the end now.
I'm just a shit driver. Like, yeah, I set fast hot laps, but I can't drive for shit. The fact I ever thought I'd be any good at this series is a bloody miracle. Because I wasn't expecting to be on softs, now we're dealing with no fuel and tires that can actually catch me up. We have 1 extra lap of fuel in the tank. Driver ahead.
60 plus.
That's the wrong fucking one. Shut up, Jim.
Mediums. Their tires are 9 laps old.
Shut up, Jim.
Time last
Shut up.
was a
Shut up.
minute 33.0.
Driver in front.
Gap to car in front is 38.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tires are 11 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:29.3. Okay, gap ahead is 36.2 seconds. We're a +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay, I could have got P5 and now I'm back in P6. Fuel weight is a thing in most of these games, yes. That's why you can adjust your fuel and you have fuel strategy. Especially in this game because you have fuel strategy. We just switched from lean to rich fuel feed because we have +1 fuel in this race at the moment. Not that it really matters because we're only going to have 2 laps of tier 3 fuel. We're still in P6, but I could have had P5. I'm just abysmally shit apparently at grid racing. Ironically, if I'd let everyone just overtake me at turn 1, I wouldn't have been rear-ended 6 times. Okay, that's an exaggeration. It was literally 4. But still, 6 times is too many. The first time, rear-ended, bumped the guy in front of me, got wing damage, even on reduced. I think that's bullshit. On reduced, you shouldn't be getting wing damage that slow. Second time was here. I met my braking line, and still got rear-ended. And the third time was here. 4th time was here. By this point, I had wind damage and was in 8th position. So yeah, I got back to, but I was in 3rd. I've dropped from 3rd to 8th, back up to 6th. That's shit. Reading chat, driving off track, hand in hand. Much better lines on these new tires. Yeah, the new tires are definitely helping, but they're not going to be enough to get me back 5th, I don't think. We'll see. I'm driving like crap. This is my home turf and I can't even get a race out of it without being fucking shit at it. Yeah, I'm salty because I spent an hour practicing without any of these incidents, and race day get re-rendered 3 times and then have 3 incidents where I have to go pit for repairs. Okay, I rented. Hey!
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
I don't have a mod and I'm busy. Hang on. If you're not a bot, going into other people's channels and advertising without asking permission is probably just gonna get you banned. Heads up. If you are a bot, you don't understand what I'm saying and you're just gonna get banned anyway, so... Radgar, magically give yourself mod powers. You're like very aggressive with the ban hammer. That would be fine if you had mod powers, you'd ban everyone. Oh, it's not a bot, okay. That clears some things up, okay, but yes, it's very... You at least ask permission first is probably one of the things I would suggest. A lot of people get very iffy with people going into random streams to advertise. It's fine, Gregor. Like I said, you're very heavy with the ban hammer, but you don't need to go around reporting and moderating everyone. If they're actually here to chat, that's great. Welcome in.
Battery charge is high. Let's
Shit. You're probably actually half right, Gradgar. The Twitch user list probably said they weren't here in the first place. It updates once every 60 seconds, I believe. Hang on. Give me a sec. We'll have a conversation. We're on the last couple of laps now.
fuel to mix 2.
It's off. I've timed this right. We're not going to run out of fuel. I'm missing all these corners. Alright, give me a sec. I've actually completely lost track of what's going on in the game because I was just rambling. Good lord.
Our gap to the car in front is 21.7 seconds.
Completely overturned on that corner. Damn. Okay. That's fine. Let's just close out this race. But welcome in, dear debate. Oh, that's it. That's it. Okay. Why were you telling me to switch to Mix 2? Jeff, I need to fire you. If Jim could be in this game and overtake your job entirely, I would absolutely have Jim. But Jim fell asleep today. He's a piece of... We're not getting into that. I was a lap down, actually. I was a lap down because X beat the race, right? Absolute shit show race. My favorite track and my worst race I think I've done in the 2 seasons combined. 6th from 3rd. What a shit show. Bring back Jim, who even is Jeff. I've restarted Jim 4 times today. He doesn't want to talk. He's having a fucking hissy fit.
Alright, I'm gonna jump up.
Are you all in the group chat, are they?
They're not, but I'm assuming they're gonna join there in a sec.
Because it's team interviews first, or do they just drag us in?
They'll just drag us in.
Okay.
Good race, everybody.
Yeah, very good race.
That was a good race.
Oh.
Obviously, Josh, you didn't enjoy that so much, Josh?
Eh.
I guess results may vary because I didn't have Jim the entire race, so I didn't have any spotters and got rear-ended on the first lap 4 times.
Ouch.
So
I was definitely 2 of those.
I know that AI rear-ended me once. I don't know who it was on the first lap, but I had someone hugging my back right tire, and I was just like, "Why won't you overtake me? I'm slowing down." And then still got rear-ended anyway
Oh, that wasn't
by a
me.
different
I think
person.
that was the AI.
That sounds like the AI.
Well, I'm looking at the incidents. Joel from Oz, collision with Board Brain. Then we've got Board Brain with Joel from Oz. Hey, return the favor. And then we've got Board Brain with Badger.
Who came second?
I don't know how many of them counted.
Yeah.
Because
yeah, it was me.
I did get rear-ended on turn 1 and got bumped into the car in front of me and took wing damage, which I think is absolute bullshit on reduce, to be fair. At that speed, it's a bit of a cop-out to get wing damage. But
I had no
Welcome,
wing
Cheese.
from-
Are you still live?
I just ended. Yeah, I was gonna start dragging people in, and then you're all in here. I was like, I can't even message anyone because my computer's just gonna fucking crash. I was like, and like there's a lot of dead air because I'm like trying to make conversation with myself. I'm like, hey me, what's up, me? Like, what do you do?
Who came fourth? Just FYI.
I did.
Yeah.
Burner Bear.
Burner. Right. So
And I got fastest lap as well.
nice.
On the last lap.
I'm so upset at myself.
Such a good race.
I
Well
saw
done,
what you
Nathan.
were. I saw what you were doing there.
3rd to 6th
Oh,
is
is that
such an
why you picked
abysmal effort.
Burner?
Yeah, Burner pit, and I'm like, she's going for softs. She's going for softs. I literally was saved all my energy. I was like, I'm going to go flat out on these old tires, and I did. I was like, yes, and then I just see Burn across the line. I'm like, no.
And I did the whole
Wow.
last lap on high fuel as well.
Yeah, I did it. I did the whole last lap as well on high fuel.
I struggled that race. I don't know, like I got started on pole, but like I did the first lap or 2, and then somehow I didn't die when I crashed. That crash was pretty big.
That
but
was weird.
I had no damage at all, so I didn't need to pit, but
Oh,
I just couldn't catch
you
up.
wanna know You want to know what happened in my qualifying lap? I got no force feedback again.
Bugger.
So I was
Hey.
scrambling. Like at the start of the race, I disconnected everything. I was scrambling to like connect it all back up. I was like, oh no, if we start and someone just goes into the back of me, well, race over for both of us.
I just shot myself in the foot again.
The updated scores now are driver standings so far this season. Hang on. Wait,
They're a little quiet, aren't they?
makes sense.
Mixed bag, depending on who talks. We're going to go back to a -1 decibel.
Yeah, that makes no sense. How am I
Hang on.
first? What?
Hang
I have
on.
no idea what's going on there. I'll have to chase it up. But
We'll
anyway,
just turn Bliss up.
so Def's winning with 43 points.
There we go.
Then we got Burner 32, X on 31, Joel on 30, and then me
Got
and
8 points
sorry,
today.
hang on,
What a
we've
shit
got
show.
Badger and
We need to stop joining. Like,
the tie.
fucking, the time slot is so frustrating for this because it's like
Me,
midnight. I have to get
14.
up and get ready for the race.
Yep.
Completely
Oh, that's
different
good, the
area of the
team ones.
planet every one of these people is driving on.
Where do I set my car number? Is it a different spot?
It's in your.
But I need to be up like
customization.
4 hours in advance
Okay,
to actually
'cause
do
I've set that,
practice.
and it's definitely set for that.
And I've not
livery.
done that once, not in the
That's
2
weird.
seasons we've had this event.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've set
rightio.
both
Okay.
my livery and my character.
There's an
Actually, I wanna-
option
So
to
I'm like a
override it
professional race
to 1
analyzer.
if you've won
I've spent a
the,
fair amount of time in the game.
Wait,
Not
what's
that you'd know.
Because I definitely haven't won anything.
I override it to
Speaking
one.
of Jim, watch us go into a
Just
Grand
while
Prix
we've got
event
everyone
and Jim
here.
would be.
If anyone still has like an invite for that Big Brain Esports, like the original league,
Yeah, I do.
you like, I don't know if you have to delete it or accept and then
I'll be
leave
right
it or something.
I can't find it. It keeps telling me that I've got one.
It's in my list, but if I join, it says you've already joined. And if I quit, it says you're not a part of this league. The league not found.
God damn it. That's all right.
I just
Like every time I open leagues, it goes new league seasons. You've been invited to complete. Check your mail, and there's nothing.
Oh lord.
Okay.
Is this
We'll
Xbox
just have to
only?
ignore
The game is on
see
PC
the first
and
Especially going
PlayStation as
around, like,
well.
the second corner. On the
It's
first
made by
lap, I was, like,
Codemasters and
burning
now
around and just
published by
side by side, I
EA.
was
So
like, oh no.
I turned off replace wing after the first lap damage because it was really light. And then just before I went to go pit, I lost my entire front wing, just clipping the wall.
ouch.
Oh,
And then
no.
they didn't replace it. So I had no front wing for a
Oh
lap.
no.
That was not
Would
good.
would you believe it? But for team standings, Nightmare, Overpriced, and Bird Bear are all tied on 49,
What the?
and then
My
Spin
zero
is
was being used
44.
I leave.
That's interesting.
Well, at this point, I
Freaking
don't
odd.
really. Hang on, I want to see this.
I really want to know why the other one's not.
Yeah, I can't leave it.
all that whacked out.
Oh, far out.
I went
Yeah,
a bit
yeah,
too
new
wide.
league
I could have
season.
kept that side by side all the way to the fourth turn.
So Burner said unranked.
Also, what
Post.
happened when you spun, Burner? I want to know.
So Lesmo 1, I took it a bit too tight on the inside, and I think my front wheel just clipped the grass and spun. And then somehow I managed to avoid. Well, no, I hit the wall, hit the inside wall when I spun, but took no damage somehow.
I think it's slightly generous on the first lap sometimes.
I contest that.
It was like lap 3, I think.
Oh, if
Yeah.
it was lap 3, then maybe not.
I mean, Bernie, you put up like a hell of a fight for me for half that race.
Oh,
I
and
like conceded that you were going to beat me. I was like, catching up.
when Durr pitted at the same time as me, I was like, oh no.
Oh, you when you got out just in front, I was like, damn, I was so close to getting out in front.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna die.
Bernie, what happened after that first pit there? When we went in together, what happened on the corner as you're coming out of that?
I don't know, cold hards or something. Car just wouldn't stop.
Hmm.
What I was hoping for was a safety car.
I was
Yeah.
planning to go to the mediums, but like I wasn't supposed to stop for another 2 laps, but the softs were like completely dead on me. I couldn't even get around Parabolica without like sliding out. So I had to stop early, and I just thought, no, I'm going straight on the hards because my tire wear was my rear left was at like 75% at that point at lap 10.
Yep.
So I think my setup wasn't as good as it was doing me for like lap times on good tires. It just wasn't good.
Yeah.
for
It
tire
was
wear.
set up for good times, not longevity type thing.
Yeah.
I just want to point out something. This is the first race that I have not spun once.
Surely we give him a medal for that.
Applause. There's some applause
Yeah.
I
going
feel like
on.
I need a bonus 30 or 40 points for that. Don't you think, guys? Come on.
Hey,
I can't believe it. I was like, oh my goodness. And the first time, well, actually, I only just got lapped towards the end of the race by you two. So that's the first time I almost didn't get lapped.
do we have anyone that consistently doesn't spin?
Exified.
Yeah,
Okay.
I haven't spun in these 2
Oh,
races.
There you go, Exified.
So if everyone but Exified got a point for not spinning in a race.
That would be fair. That's right. Exified actually loses points because he doesn't spin.
Alright, I guess I'll become Sebastian Vettel then.
Every one of us who doesn't spin loses extra 1 point. He wins the race, still comes last.
I think that's fair.
X is like, I didn't think it's fair.
I'm gonna get my Subway cookie real quick.
Ooh, Subway.
I'll have to look
no,
into that, why that total is out of whack. I don't know. That's really weird.
And is
Yeah,
the
very good race,
team
everybody.
standings updating? Because I had a look at that.
We'll make the changes
Or is
Which
it just
one?
not been updated yet? Does the team standings?
It's already up to date. It might just be cached on your
right
computer.
now, so take a few laps to
It-
get the tyres up to temperature. Try and feel
It's loaded up to me. So.
What's the
When-
Congrats for not spinning. You win a signed copy of this Dead or Alive LP of You Spin Me Round.
And the driver one's F1 DS.
They used to give
By the way, it has been on.
there was actually a video going around of what's his name? Mazepin, known for spinning during races. He was given a spin top as part of his celebration for not spinning at Russia, I think. Or was it France?
Yeah, they're there.
Yeah, they're for me.
Control F5.
You control F5.
Everyone's gone quiet. I can't hear them. I might just have to turn the game down.
From that side, does it?
Clears it on whatever page you're refreshing.
Let's turn master volume down to
Okay,
like
I knew there was
4.
a
We're just
shortcut.
gonna chill at the moment.
There you go.
Did you also?
How is
read
everyone?
driver standings? I'm not.
Stress is over. The sad, disappointing race events have concluded.
I'll have to modify the code to fix that one.
Okay.
I'll have to look into it. What's it? I think it's to do with the. Yeah. I'm not sure what exactly it was.
It was his boss gave him a spinning top.
It's all Brokey's fault. He's the one that built it. So.
Yep.
I just modified it.
I like how the numbers are still correct. It's the ordering's wrong.
Yeah, I just sent him a screenshot. I'm like, can you explain why X5's winning when he's not winning? Because I said I got no like. Anyway, it would just be. It's really weird that the order it's put it in though. Oh, hang on. Yeah, it is really weird the order it's put it in anyway. It's like it's worked out some correctly and some not. Because like, Bernard's
Here we go, flying lap.
because you've got 32 points in total overall, but
I should be like slotted under burner and then
Never mind.
it goes up,
yeah, it's weird.
and then Bird and Badger need to be on the same, like, 5th and 6th, and then
Which cases?
what?
For the future, I'm going to continuously and religiously rely on my strategy of starting yellows, driving slow, qualifying mid to last pack,
You
not
don't
fighting
understand.
around turn
Work on
1,
my
and then
machine.
simply taking overtakes where I can get them. Except I qualified 3rd today, didn't give myself any soft... I gave myself a full set of softs for qualifying, which was my first mistake, was going to a softer setup, which gave me no option for mediums for qualifying. Park firm rules means if I qualify on softs, I have to start the race on softs.
Do it.
And there you go. We were now put in a position where we basically popped ourselves out of a good start. Rear-ended 4 times, caught front wing damage. It wasn't too noticeable, all things said and done.
Section, you gained all the time back, and then I would get you around the course.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, lose it all again. It was, yeah. So hard.
Very disappointing race. Honestly glad there's no interviews, because all I would have had to do was mope.
When I saw you coming up
But
behind
positively.
me, when I saw you coming up behind me,
I would have had to mope in a positive light. I would have had to go, yeah, it's a shame. I did my best. No, I didn't.
in his way.
That's a flat line.
Go, go, go.
You're a ghost
Any
when
sports,
you're
race driver, sportman, if they ever do an interview and say I did my best, that's a flat lie. I did my best is the exact opposite statement, because they only ever say it when they didn't win.
Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, good game, guys.
Yeah, very good.
I'm
very
going
good
to take
race.
off.
Yeah, we'll catch you all next week. Yeah, let us know if you thought of Curtis and get him on board.
Yeah, I'll send him a message and be like, yeah, you keen for some F1 action? Because I'm sure he has 2020.
Found the massive spin stuff as a live counter since his last spin out. That's hilarious.
Then he's probably semi-inclined that he may do it. So.
Yeah, we'll get him on board.
and it won't be on either of our teams too, so he can easily be competing with us.
Exactly.
Ooh. Just had a thought.
What are you gonna say to
Since this channel is nothing but distractions and being derailed from your intended content,
That's all. That's all
I've
I'm
had
gonna
an
say.
amazing thought and a brilliant idea.
You'll be like, you have the
It's
opportunity
very
to
mean.
destroy us.
It's slightly
And you're
mean.
like, "Oh, yes,
It's
I know."
kind of mean, okay? It's a little bit mean.
All right, I'm
Alright.
off. Thanks,
Yeah, no worries.
everybody.
Catch you guys.
See ya.
Can I
Yeah.
put it in neutral somehow? What a cop out. I can't even go back to the pits and then everyone is bailed. Ah. I'm so sad because I spent the first hour, like all of practice, all of qualifying. I was fine. I don't even think I spun out once. And then I completely psyched myself out after getting rear-ended 4 times on the first lap. It was literally once every corner. I don't know who did it at...
Being near the front. Like sometimes it can be actually better to start at the back.
I feel like this was one of those tracks for me because I desperately tried giving way to... I was like, go past, I'll go on the outside, you guys take the inside and fight. You get crunched, and I'll cruise and pick up the pieces. And that's usually my plan anyway. Because the alternative is what I got, which was fighting for the corner and being rear-ended and taking front wing damage somehow. Which I still contest. I think that was not very nice of the game, considering we were doing like first gear 10 miles an hour. But I actually got back to 5th. I started 3rd, dropped to 8th, and I managed to get back 7th and got to 6th because I think, was it Joshosaurus crashed?
Hmm.
And I managed to get 5th from Bliss, and it was turn 1. Without a spotter, that's terrifying, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know how bad it is for you being able to see on a triple monitor setup, but for me, I don't have anyone announcing anything. I've got him actually on the back corner. I forget the name of it. There's so many corners that start with P. But
There's not a lot I do. It's more just like put my car in a bit of the track where I know no one can go around me.
I played it so well. I got him on the back straight, and then the final corner, I held the line, actually got a good run, and all of that was for naught. He got DRS, overtook me back into turn 1. I defended and held the inside line. I did everything by the book, and it was perfect. And then I floored it too quickly out of turn 1. I psyched myself out and killed myself. Bliss did nothing but just stick behind me, and I crashed. So that was a shame. And after that, I was stuck technically back in 5th behind you, I think, or just in front of you. But like a whole lap behind at that point, so. I also shot myself in the foot because I didn't realize putting it on softer loadout. I wanted to practice on more soft tires. So I picked softer loadout. Didn't actually realize that means I can't pick yellows for qualifying.
Yeah.
So I had to go red to yellows, which kind of hurt when turn 1 you get wing damage. I'm probably going to head off. I need to get a bit more coffee and stretch my legs.
I need to get to bed. So.
I gotta start like I'm gonna try and actually put an effort and start a whole like 2 hours ahead of schedule from now on because I really need to put in those extra practice hours, I think.
Yeah, well, it didn't really work for me tonight either. So
No.
I got on early and I thought I was doing all right, and then just
we had though. I actually flawlessly went through practice without spinning, without crashing. Even got to test different setups, and I found I like the 3-4 downforce one better on soft tires. Everything was going perfect. I even squeezed past 4th into 3rd on qualifying. It was like the perfect race tonight, and to be honest, Monza feels like home turf for me. It's probably the one I put the most hours into. And then immediately rear-ended, front wing damage, spun out. It's like, oh, okay, not gonna be my day. I don't know. I really do feel like it is one of those things where if you're not first, it's better to be at the back of the pack, especially on a turn 1 situation. But what's next? Bahrain. Another nightmare turn 1.
Yeah, not one I like.
Not my favorite, but alrighty.
All
I'll
right,
see you next
well,
Wednesday.
See you next week.
Bye.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Hello. Can you run the crew members over? Unfortunately not. They don't even let you do anything in pit lane. Pit lane is entirely a cutscene. We want audio. Back up. Yeah, we'll get back up to 10. Alright. We're on the mediums. Should we go back to the softs? Let's try the softs out. So last time I ever picked soft to set up because it got rid of the hards, but not worth it if I can't qualify in the mediums. Oh, lordy lord. Found the Mazepin live counter. For posterity, the spin-out timer says 165 days, 18 hours, 27 minutes, and 44 seconds. It's only going to get longer too, because he's not in the series anymore. He got kicked over the Ukraine invasion, because that's totally his fault. I mean... indirectly, maybe. Yeah, his father's an oligarch, and he seems to have bought his way onto the team, if the rumors are true, but... Can you run the crew members over? No, that one you can't do. Alright. Look, he has another notification. Justin, game decided to die? Why not stream till Monday? Okay. Once again, I am in a position where the race was actually unsatisfying instead of glorious and brilliant. See, this is the weird thing about racing, right? Dying in glorious combat is a fine outcome if it means glorious combat occurred. Getting sadly pissy rear-ended 4 times and then waddling off into the pit lane eventually to repair the damage, and then waddling behind the back of the pack for the whole race, and then barely scraping your way back to 5th, only to spin out all over again. It is the opposite of satisfying. It is the opposite of glorious combat on the racetrack. It is, in fact, cucked. And I'm trying to think of other words. It's unbased, cucked. It's... Come on, what's other internet lingo? Hidden bastard. Cringe? Cringe. That's what people say. It is cringe and cucked. Plus ratio, plus shit at driving, plus depressed. Shall we do some more laps? How much time do we have left? Because my event game is Dirt Rally. We have 2 hours left, 20 minutes of this. Someone set a timer.
All personnel be aware. Car leaving.
Well, if Jim's not gonna do anything, we can fire Jim for the night, send him home with no pay. Oh. It just clicked. Do you know who I just heard? Do you know who just woke up? Jim, you piece of shit. Where were you during the race? I mean, I'm angry at Jim, yes, that's just because I sucked during the race. It's not like me being angry at Jim changes me sucking at the race and not overtaking anyone anyway. But Jim, it's your fault. You're fired. Okay. So, I was thinking, and my thinking brain is enabled, and my thinking thinks are very not smart sometimes, but today I was thinking, it's a very rare occurrence, and it would be very unfair to the person in question. So perhaps we make it opt-in, right? But I'm thinking, what if when people come into Twitch, into my channel, and advertise YouTube, Twitch, whatever it might be.
We monitor carcass temperature and surf.
Shut up. I'm thinking.
Understood. Copy that.
What if, when people come in and advertise their own content, we just VOD review it? Again, with an opt-out option. Of course, they have to be present to opt out, so if there's a bot that ever comes in and says, hey, check out this channel, then they're screwed. Because that is the opt-in. You opted in to come to this channel and advertise it, so we're going to go check it out. I think that's a nice middle ground, right? Two outcomes. One, it's, you know, it's a video, and you sit there and go, okay, maybe you feel bad afterwards, but that's an outcome. Two, it's actually good content, and maybe we endorse the channel. But here's the thing, right? It means you get to basically fight for your own content's right to be followed and watched. If you come in and advertise. I like the idea, but I do understand it is very mean, so we're going to have an opt-out option. In which case, we would look down very ashamedly through our half-moon spectacles, and with a motherly voice, we'll say, well, then, did you think it was a good idea to come in here and advertise? Without asking permission first? Because I'm not opposed to the idea, right? I mean, shit. Imagine if Charborg or Uber Danger came in here and was like, yo, please watch my video, YouTube's killing the algorithm. I'd be hard-pressed not to just kinda, you know, yeah. Yes, Daddy Uber Danger, we'll watch your video. But again, I say that because I know I would recommend that content anyway. What if, and this is sort of going to be like, I want the opinion of regulars on this because I'm not going to do it if it's going to be frowned upon by everyone. But what if we just peer review and critique any content that comes in? Because hey, if it's good content, if that would be free publicity and you'll get an endorsement at the end of it. I mean, I feel like that. Okay, so I do feel like at the end of it, no matter what, it's going to come with an endorsement because I have to remain neutral as the broadcaster. I would have to say, if you want to see more of this content, then you can go there. There you go. Hey, it's a VOD review at the expense, and here's the payout. It's an iVOD review, but you get an endorsement and a shout out at the end. But it's live on stream. We watch something live on stream. Your recommendation or my pick from a thumbnail. I think that's an interesting system. Of course. And here's the thing. A lot of people would be coming in and blindly agreeing to those terms and then having to opt out if they don't want to. So the blind agreement, by engaging in advertising, you want your content watched, therefore you're fine with it being watched, is like... And that is a blind agreement because that covers bot coming in and advertising. If you've designed a bot to go to channels and advertise, come check out me and my stuff, that in itself is the agreement that, yeah, we're going to go check out your stuff. Hey, let's go look. The opt-out is if a human comes in and actually says, oh, no, that's okay. Because I understand the spotlight it's pressure. Pressure to do good, to live up to the expectations everyone now has. Spotlight can bring with it a fair bit of anxiety. Trust me, I wasn't ever going to talk on stream 7 months ago because the spotlight was not meant to be on me. It was meant to be on the game because I was just going to be editing VODs. And here I am, chatting with people and making friends, to be fair. Yeah, but it's very nerve-wracking when you start out. So I don't want to be really mean, because then it comes down to like policy, term of service violations and all that sort of stuff. You know, I don't want to get the channel shut down because I'm bullying people. Everyone can be bullied if you want to be these days, but the point is, it's an opt-out thing. I would like to have that mechanic. The people that want to come in here and advertise will just pick something and VOD review it. I mean, most of our games are capable of being paused or safety zoned, so it's not like we won't have the possibility of doing it. This is going to be the one few run rare time where we won't be able to. There's definitely different categories. Like, I feel like it's hard to go wrong with racing games because, especially in my case, I'm going to be absolutely diving in headfirst, teeth out, claws out. I'm going for racing technique. That's absolutely, I'm going to be criticizing your driving technique. I might not be good at driving, but I've driven enough to know when you screw up when no one else notices. I know what it feels like to drive cars. When you mess up, it is very obvious, but not to people who don't know what a car acts like. Not to people, some people don't know that cars actually have balance. Car balance. I mean, you hear about it sometimes in racing sim, so when you watch the sports, the car balance felt off today. And most people go like, oh yeah, turn left, turn right, the G-force pulls you left, pulls you right. Some people can make that connection. No one ever realizes. Front and, well, I missed that corner twice, come on. We're rambling, but hey, I actually like this idea. What it feels like to be OP as fuck. Unfortunately not. We came 6th today, which given disqualifications and the AI, 6th was last place. But what do you guys think? Instead of punishing, timing out, or banning people who come in and advertise their own content, what if we just VOD review it? Live on air. They come here for a bit of advertising, we'll go in and critique it. And that way, they get their free advertising. If it's bad, they might get a slap on the wrist in the form of critique, but if it's good, hey, might get a few followers. I like the idea. I just need it's all going to be in the execution. Execution is going to make the difference between it just coming off as mean or actually just being a generous shout out. Which, I suppose, in turn, how I execute the VOD review comes down to what we're actually watching. Like I said, if I go into a racing game content channel, I'm gonna critique everything you're doing on the track. The video quality and content's irrelevant to me. I'm just going in for how good your driving is. So I'm gonna be malicious in that regard, but hey. It's gonna be fun. It'll be lighthearted. It's meant to be lighthearted. I don't want to come off as just being an evil bitch because you came into my channel and advertised. But that's kind of what's happening. You came into the channel, you're like, check out my stuff, and my response is like a malicious compliance, I suppose would be the term. It's like, yes, we will. But I mean, again, you're just fighting your right to have people watch your content in a gladiator battle that is the content cesspool of YouTube. Considering this is the first time it's ever happened on my stream, I don't hold myself to ever even remembering this conversation. But I'm kind of curious. I don't think, God, I'm going so slow because I'm just trying to read chat and everything at the same time. I think Dear Debang head on off as well, but I guess in this case, for Dear Debang, it would be opt-in. Would you like to have your content VOD reviewed? For everyone else, it's opt-out. We're VOD reviewing unless you desperately say no. In which case, naughty, you shouldn't have come in and advertised. Silly Billy. I think it'd be interesting. I've never actually seen a lot of gameplay on Formula 1. But again, I'm not going to do it unless Debang says so. That's the switch around this time, because we've only just thought of this. It'd be rude to like retroactively apply it, I think. But Jim's a bitch. Jim came back after the race. He just sat in his fat ass for the entire race, and now he's back. So I'm gonna kick him in the dick and send him on his way for the night. I hope that Dev's name isn't Jim, because that's really awkward. Everyone yells abuse at Jim, because that's the spotter's name. But if the Dev's name is Jim too, that's, I apologize to the Dev, not to Jim the spotter. They're two different people in my mind. Give me some readouts, Jim. Or a Shawara bish. Jim didn't read anything out. Oh, I'm sad. Jim, are you on holiday again? Alright, let's go for a lap. We're setting 125s. We did a 121 on qualifying. We can do that. Not with a braking line like that, we're not gonna do. Not with a turn one like that, we're not gonna do. Me. I want to set up a timer command for Bocky to just come in with generic, like, go to this website. I'll have to think of some funny ways to do that, though. We could have one for each game. Like a... What, Nuka-Cola? Companions and bullets? Buy Nuka-Cola Companions and Bullets over at Diamond.City. Remove the space. Floored it too early. Rotated the car the wrong way. Alright, we're gonna switch to Dirt Rally. There's a Dirt Rally left, so that'll be fun. 2 hours of voice cleaning up program left, I should say. But I do think I like the idea of reviewing anyone who advertises in chat for their own content. I mean, again, I'm fine. Like, if people want to arrange to advertise, I'll do it of my own free will if I like the content. That's what a shout out is. But if you actually want to arrange, like, oh, oh Lord, that was today, wasn't it? Shite. I wouldn't have even known if he was live this morning. I didn't have his channel followed. Ian Chan was going to stream for the first time the other day. I completely forgot. I don't even have his channel followed. I feel really bad. I probably have. Oh, I'm either going to miss it because I'm streaming now, or I already did miss it because I didn't have a clue he was streaming. So sad. Alright, Jim. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. Yeah, I know, because you're a bitch. Still planning on streaming No Man's Sky later, Tone? Slash, are you already streaming No Man's Sky? I'm gonna be so pissed if my wheel isn't working again. Not yet later. Oh, it's the song that's probably gonna get me copyright. At the frame rate, it's probably gonna make my ears bleed. Goodbye. Killing that. To do it, I guess. I was thinking maybe you could continue on the weekend, but the weekend is Valheim. And Jim is a bitch. Hmm. good. If we can beat it today, I think that'll be good. I'm pissed. My wheel isn't working. How many times am I gonna have to configure this damn wheel to work in this game? I am so pissed. This is the... F1 2020 had the same thing. It's like, oh, we flagged this program using my microphone. It's like, yes, I know. I told you to let it through last week. Same thing here. Press start to enter. It's like, nope, we're not allowed to. I turned off the Steam controller thing last week and that got everything sorted and now it's back. Why computers think they can tell me what to do is beyond me. You're my property, you do as I say. I don't understand. The wheel just doesn't pick up. There's no reason why it wouldn't. You load the preset, confirm, and it still doesn't work. Why is it not being detected? And it does clicks backwards too. What do I have to do differently to get the game to detect? We only have 2 hours. I'm not spending 2 hours debugging a game not working. What track is that? I don't remember what track it is. Unplug. Replug. We'll do the spinny thing. Unplug. Replug. We'll do the spinny thing. Go with the software. Relaunch the software. And I have to right click the exit. I haven't played The Crew in a while, but The Crew's lame. We need a technically challenging game that I can just scream at mentally. That Rally 2 would be a backup, I guess. I still have it installed. Oh, so far we're not playing anything, Tone. Dirt Rally's being a bitch too. Jim and Dirt Rally, both alike in their bitchiness tonight. You're the program. I have mean words to say at these programs tonight. Enable Steam input. Now, open the game. Magically it works? No? Wouldn't that be nice if things just magically work? The first time! Sorry. I don't know what came over me. It's almost like technology is a sin. We should go back to the stone wheel and the stone pole. No, I'm not even signing in. Fuck off. Controller, disable Steam input. You know what? We're gonna verify game. I went to load up a program to vent my frustrations at being shit at Formula 1, and the game won't even load. I'm having the piss taken out of me tonight. Dirt. How many games do we have called Dirt? Dirty Bomb, no recorded activity. Dirt 2, 2012. Dirt 3, Dirt Showdown. Dirt 3 Complete Edition, 2013. Dirt 4, last played July 2021. Dirt Rally 2.0, last played September 2021. Dirt 5, last played March of this year. Dirt Rally, today. Verifying integrity of files. I don't really know why it's not working. I'm going to kill everything that interfaces with the wheel. I'm going to go over here to my devices list. That Rally 2's there as well. I don't remember that one ever having controller issues either. Disable Steam input just in case. Sometimes people might wonder, if you hate technology, why do you work in IT? Because it's the only field where I'm allowed to legally kick a computer and not be arrested, especially when it's not my property. Right. Where is wheel? No, that's the mouse. I have a wheel. Sound storage controller. Joy.cpl. There it is. How's the verification going? 7%.